And so you're here today with MIRIS, which is a very interesting example of how tokenization can change a company. So MIRIS has transformed from a sort of traditional real estate firm into this kind of smart city pioneer. So can you explain a bit about how blockchain has helped that process to come about?
Sure. So MIRIS is a fascinating story, a Norwegian real estate company that over a short period of 2 years has reinvented its entire business model twice over to not only harness real estate and sustainable real estate, that's an important point, but also to become a company that's right at the forefront of utilizing specific energy to fuel its real estate developments. Leveraging what is called edge computing technology in partnerships with the likes of Nokia, but also it is very technology savvy, and as a business they've decided to use blockchain to transform how they operate, how they automate their entire supply chain, their construction process, and therefore support full transparency, reduce costs and visibility for investors who are investing in these property projects.
So it's fascinating. So it's kind of operational efficiency of the workflow using blockchain, but also having a platform for investors to be more transparent, to see what's going on. So could you explain a little bit about how investors can benefit from tokenization on the MIRIS platform? How does that work?
Sure. So first of all, the access to investors is made frictionless. It's incredibly easy to use the portal, whether you're a sophisticated investor or very new to property investment. It obviously takes you on a journey where you're exposed to some amazing properties, first of all, to whet your appetite. But the movement of classic funding, traditional, Norwegian krona or euros is provided by an on-ramp through a wallet, and from there on you can actually allocate parts of that allocation in a wallet to a particular portfolio, which is tokenized, right? Okay. So it actually is completely intuitive as an investor to make use of the platform. What is beneficial is, first of all, you have no intermediary, no obscure way to actually accessing property. There are no hidden costs. You have complete transparency to how your money is being allocated at the most detail level. And moreover, as we've said, you can actually watch your property come to life, so to speak, by using the platform over the years of its maturity.
Yeah, that's so interesting. So it's very user-friendly, and you don't have to own cryptocurrency. You can go into it with fiat currency without really knowing anything about Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies in order to invest.
Correct. And then the last thing, of course, and this is the big thing about tokenization, is this whole idea of liquidity. So we all know that real estate is an illiquid asset on the surface, but what the platform allows you to do is, at a certain point in time, your allocation becomes liquid, i.e. you're able to liquidate your set of tokens in exchange for an allocation in another property. And that gives investors a lot of freedom. And those properties could still be 3 years away from full completion. Okay. So it's an exciting proposition for investors.
Yeah. And so you've put all of the MIRIS property portfolio on this blockchain platform, or you've tokenized it. Is that right?
Correct.
Correct. And so what about other property developers who might not want to build a blockchain platform? Can they also benefit from MIRIS?
So the midterm plan is absolutely to be able to provide the MIRIS platform as a white labeled engine to other property developers. It is yet to be confirmed or decided upon as to ethically what properties or projects make most sense, because
you have this sustainable development focus.
Exactly,
right.
And obviously that is very close to MIRIS's heart. But the mechanism for project creation and funding projects is identical, whether it be MIRIS, who actually are raising money for the holding company on the same platform, the projects that they are buying and developing and operating, or a third party. It's exactly the same.
Okay. And in terms of, going back to security tokens, which is the focus for today, there's a lot of regulatory uncertainty and confusion about what security tokens are in the regulatory environment globally. How are you addressing that?
So fortuitously, MIRIS, being a Norwegian company, has the huge advantage of a quite elastic but engaging regulator in Norway, who have looked at the aspiration for the token structures, which essentially are debt and equity mechanisms, and actually applied current law, securities law, to those tokens. And that is why MIRIS has not gone to a foreign jurisdiction, or is essentially looking at floating its STO on another exchange in the short term. It has to satisfy its current investors, a lot of them are Norwegian, and that is really, I guess, a bit of luck on behalf of, on the part of MIRIS.
Well, it makes you a great demonstration project for other companies trying to do the same thing, and I'm sure you're going to get lots and lots of interest in what you're doing because it's so innovative and so fascinating to see the journey that the company has been on. So great to have you here today. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.